They'll be calling you a radical. So we got us a new true man. New, real true man. Grab it. I mean, this fucking pig. Real true man. True man. We got us a war pig. We got us a fucking war pig. Fucking these generals gather like witches at black masses on Good Friday. On Good Friday. This is. I'll explain why this is so epic. This is one of the greatest nightmares in history just happened. Look, we have fought this so-called gravity nuke bomb forever, and I'll tell you why it's banned. ICANN, the UN, that dog and pony show. Every organization in the world has condemned this bomb, this type of a nuke bomb, and rightfully so. All it is a nuke you drop out of an airplane. It's a small nuke they get, that's all it is. Well, fighter jet. Just randomly dropping nukes. It's not even tactical. It's called a gravity bomb. It's like nerve gas. Why do they think nerve gas is bad? This thing, what country doesn't have a fucking airplane? So it's been one of these rules, and not unwritten rule, it's a fucking rule. You don't go there. You don't go there. It's like you don't gas your own fucking people. You don't gas. They do here in the United States. It's called Monsanto. We don't. Nerve gas has been around for over 100 years. Nuclear's just as bad. And before I can't sleep. I'm so upset about this. I'll never forget it. The Helen Caldecott Symposium 2 years ago in New York. I'm sitting right there with Noam Chomsky, Dr. Shear, that famous LA Times reporter, the great old professor, one of my favorite people in the world. Him and Gustav, the nuclear Lawrence lab, are having one of the heatest, most intense, crazy arguments, debates in history. It was epic. They're going at it about these fucking madmen. One thing they agree. One thing at Livermore, the weapons designers. One thing they agree. They're satanic, evil, sick, demented fuckers from abusive backgrounds who want to fucking destroy the world. This is taboo. They crossed the line. I'll put up another video. I'm going to head out to the fucking Enola Gay hangar. Fuck. There's some salt bunkers out there. Salt 31, Salt 32 that Annika and I used to do a lot of work in. She died of leukemia. Wow. So I'm going to explain this. So, it's Holy Week. Come on, the whole world. This isn't about whether you're believing Jesus or not believing Jesus, Jesus the Son of God, whatever. That has nothing to do with this. It's the fact that this is the most sacred week of the year around the world. Billions and billions of people. This is hallowed times. It's Passover. It's the crucifixion of Christ. Wow. The activists. Remember the guy who took the whip and threw the money changers at it? Remember the guy who said, heal the afflicted, feed the poor. Now we got hairsprayed masquerade party freaking bombers. He dropped it. These are true man, true man, true man. I've been reading a lot lately about, I've really been going back into Dorothy Day, MacArthur, Hoover, everybody who was anybody. When true men dropped those fucking bombs, flexing their dicks. That's all this is. This is a madman we've elected. This is an insane fucking madman. Well, he's just a puppet. Obama was just Obama just played along. No, Obama was what you call no balls. African American, he was not African American. Barack Obama was one of the greatest cowards that ever walked. He just fucking played along. Status quo. Cover up Fukushima. San Diego, we had an event yesterday. I want to say thank you to San Diego local media. Channel 10. All of them were there. It's the only media in the country that's reporting anything anti-nuclear. The only one. Our place. So we had an event yesterday. Now, Peter Want, representing the Post-Ignorance Army. We had a pretty good crowd. Got surfers, everybody dressed up in hazmat suits. You know, not on the fucking beach. I want to say this to the group down there too. When you spread this rhetoric that they don't have the technology to move it, you're wrong. The MOX fuel they sent to Japan in the 90s, they sent back through Savannah River. It's even hotter. It's much hotter waste than it's coming out of San Onofre. Much hotter. As they call it on the tarmac. It's already being moved. They do have the technology to move it, and they have the fucking ability to move it, and they do it. They move it every day, all fucking day. They're moving it to fucking, it's gone to Texas. It's going to New Mexico. It's going to Whip. They've consented. It's going to come here to Idaho. Idaho has consented. People in Idaho don't know that, but, you know, like a passed out Stanford co-ed. Isn't that perfect for Trump? You know, I think it's irony that they dropped Moab this week. Everybody in Utah, that's what everybody here does on Easter weekend. Everybody. I mean, it's a cultural phenomenon here. Everybody goes to Moab. It's where they spend their weekends. Moab's the cancer capital of the world. 350 open-air tests freaking slaughtered this place. It is when I'm in the bone marrow transplant, LDS top East 8, I went in the fall of 2011. I'm the one that broke the back of San Onofre from my room. If it wasn't for me, what timing for my cancer? I broke the back of Blue Castle. I broke the back of freaking San Onofre. Everybody was paying attention because I was dying. Central line hanging out of my jugular vein. I'm in there. The Wasatch of Utah makes up 3 million people. 95% of us live here in northern Utah, in the Wasatch. Southern Utah is tiny, tiny. Yet inside that bone marrow transplant unit up there, well over half of them from southern Utah. A lot of marquee athletes. Nancy Peterson, the incredible triathlete, she died in there. She went in there at the same time as me. The guy who won the Ironman a few years ago died in there when I was in me. They go there to train. They don't realize we call it the red dust. Moab. I mean, they tried to build no changes are permanent. I'll put my mind down as arrogant. I don't bow to these scumbag motherfuckers. Trying to build a nuclear reactor on the green, I say, build a nuclear reactor on the green, why not put a statue of Ted Bundy on I-15? All the people that have died, Moab. So they do it the same week. They drop Moab. You're not done guarding the poppy fields? How long does it take you to build fucking, pipelines for the globalists across Afghanistan? I mean, how long? I thought we went there to get, I mean, we went to Afghanistan to get who? Bin Laden went off to Afghanistan to kill the Taliban. Went off to Iraq to get the oil scum sprinter and freaking Zionist and freaking nightmare creepies, freaking big old sacks. Dick Cheney and friends. Went off to Vietnam to kill the Viet Cong. Born in the fucking USA. Wow. What a fucking, this land is your land, this is my land. Radiated for fucking you and me. Coast to coast. The only place we're getting it right. The only place we're getting it. The only place we're winning. San Diego County. And I knew that growing up there and here. I knew that. The only place we're winning there. The only place in the country we're winning. I take it back. Nebraska. Maybe. At the same time, you're bailing them out. They do this. This weapon, dropping this weapon, it's very similar. Now look, yeah, they've done mock-ups before, of course. But not the actual bomb. They dropped an actual fucking bomb. In the Nevada test site. That's my dad right there. Right there. Look at you see the burns all over his hands and his fucking face. Drafted Marine. That's his fucking Marine draft card right there. San Onofre. In the Nevada test site. They put him in cages. Livermore's just released the new footage. I've seen these footage because it's classified. My uncle's high brass, high-ranking Pentagon, his brother. He's still alive. Drives around his $300,000 freaking Mercedes, freaking through the field. He's 83 years old. We gave him to do an interview, maybe today. I've saw the footage. They put him in cages, like human lab rats, and they juiced him. Then they moved him. That's actually Santa Barbara. Then they staged him again 6 months later. That's the very first one. It's called Air Blast 1. And they did it again to them, air blast too. This time they woke up in hospitals. If a lot of them ended up dead, they put them in cages like animals. My uncle, who I think he may have had the world's record in the javelin for a long time, world class marquee athlete, go Walmart Rams. Turned down his fucking contract to play in the NFL with the Rams and he to be a fighter pilot. He says he was a better athlete than me. So they fucking nuked him. Yo, before I got cancer, when I was fighting with my nephews arguing, we just having a little competition. Both of them were playing college football at the time. I said, you little fuckers ain't nothing. I was 51. Let's have a push-up, pull-up contest. You two score combined against me. I rattled off 112. He was stronger than me. By the way, my little granddaughter, she can rattle them off, boy. She's like me. My grandsons, I can still do it. After all the chemo and after all the fight and everything, I can still do it. And I'm 57. I rattled off over 100 in my daughter's house the other day, just like that. The strength's coming back. The fight's coming back. They nuked the fuck out of him. Cut their tonsils out there at Berkeley. Ask Dr. Shear, he'll tell you. True man, true man. Dorothy Day was the shit. I was at the Million Mass March. I went to church. Greg and Michael came out of the Dorothy Day house in D.C. I was at the house. I went to church with them in November. You know, Mass going on right now. All over the freaking world. Everybody all over the world. And these witches called United States Generals. They're black masses. These are two taboo freaking weapons that we don't touch. We don't go there. And I want to say this to the people that are reporting on Putin's popping them off. So I want to explain. They're picking up all that tracer element from a nuclear bomb all over Europe. Remember that? Putin popped one off. I'm here to tell you. And I know because I talked to the people in Sweden. They're the best detectors in the world. So he popped one off right after the election. This is a game these fuckers are playing. These six fucking madmen are fucking playing this fucking sick game. Here's what I say to them. So, a blogger and the blogger's been reporting, well, it showed up again, so it's got to be an ongoing act. It's the experimental reactor. No, there's only one answer. He did it again. That's two. So it's a game. He knows he's got to fucking easily. I mean, it's like the trolls. That's what Putin's doing. Playing with him. Getting him to do something stupid. That's what they're doing. He's playing him. Now, people think I'm real crazy on this one. Was it a setup between Bubba Bill, maybe they did it at Epstein Island, and Trump? They're both the exact pigs. The Miss Teenage Utah, I think she was 16. You should have heard her fucking stories about Trump. Oh, she's reported them out there. She was a teenage girl. Oh, they love them. Sick fuckers. Sick, sick fuckers. Play their fucking game. Putin's playing. I think Bill and Donnie were in on it together to fuck Bernie out of the fucking election. I think maybe even Hillary was in on this. The election stalled? Oh yeah, there's no doubt in my fucking mind. All the stats professor. Feingold was up by 7, loses by 4. Bernie should have won. He would have won. I was in front of the White House that night with this on. I was there. I was there the whole time. Climbed the statue on the 5th of November. And all you guys, Million Mass March, remember? Remember what I was chanting this year? Stood in front. I gave him. Though we walked through the valley. Hands up, no nukes, right? Stood right there in front of Times Square with the Sheba glaring over there. Faking, hands up, no nukes. Toshiba, the bankrupt scumbag. This thing's all going to come apart. This is fucking getting ugly, and this is getting nasty. Putin's fucking playing. I think it's a fucking nothing but a setup. I think it was nothing but a fucking setup. I think there's reports, because I was in front of the White House, you know, when the air started to go out, there was nobody cheating, yay, Trump. No, you could hear it quiet. It was the eeriest thing. Hillary had a stage production there. The wind just went out. I mean, media, I was there. I was sitting right in front of the White House. I was there. You could hear the chant start real slow. You fucked Bernie. You fucked Bernie. You fucked. There, I got onto the subway. I'll never forget it. And the light on the subway in D.C., it'll say blue line, but it's in light fuchsia red. I took a photograph, and there's a girl with her United States hat on. Young female, remind me of one of my daughters. She's crying. It fucked us. Dr. Shear's right. These are madmen. These are sick, demented, sociopathic fucking madmen. They know how hollow this week is. They do them both. Moab, the cancer capital of the fucking world. Why? Why would you do that? Why? Just fuck up the ecology anymore. Wasn't Fukushima enough? And they drop a gravity bomb, a real fucking bomb. Not a mock-up, just tossed it out. They dropped a real in the Nevada in Tonopah. They did it yesterday. Did it have a thermal exchange? How the fuck will we know? My guess is it probably did. My guess we're going to get readings, and I'll tell you why. Because remember Obama, that sick bastard, after he got reelected the second time? Remember inside the Nevada test site? Remember that? When I reported it, it's still unreported. I'm the only guy that reported it. Got leaked to me that he did an underground test illegally. Now remember, these are against the law. This is against the law what they did. Gorbachev and Reagan signed. Megan Rice broke into Y-12 to protest all this. Remember this, Megan Rice, an 85-year-old peace activist, broke into Y-12. I'm the only one, full of cancer at the fucking trial reporting. Nobody showed, nobody was there. They put her in a fucking, they wouldn't even let her out on bail. Put her in fucking prison. Her and Greg and Michael. Put her in a holding facility in Georgia. Savannah River. Fucking Tower to Babylon. Maybe that's what you can turn fucking those reactors into now that Chiba's fucking broke. Westinghouse. And, you know, they've stole Westinghouse, Savannah River come out and steal fucking 14 trillion. And admit it, Department of Energy right to your face. Ha ha. We stole 14 billion. Go fuck yourself. And no charges. No, you still buy their stock. Fuck, no charges, no res connection. New scale little reactors in Oregon, Utah, just flooding more fucking money. You build them out in New York, you build them out in Illinois, not in San Diego. We said get the fuck out and don't come back. Including these fuckheads, Walmart chargers, good fucking riddance scumbags. Fuck them. Tony Gwynn was born the same day as that. Exact day. Tony Gwynn got sick, K-19. Commenter number 19. Barack Obama put Megan Rice in a holding facility, built the hole for 3 weeks, for 3 years, turned down the temperature to 57 degrees, tried to kill her. Blocked all interviews, including me. I'm the guy that reported she was in fucking on La 7th Avenue on Atlantic Avenue in Brooklyn. I was over there. I was there. Video prove all this stuff. These are mad, sick fuckers. But now they've really crossed the line. These fucking generals. True man. Gather like fucking witches at black masses. This is a taboo fucking weapon. This is a weapon that should never fucking ever even be tested, used. This is nerve gas. It's fucking worse. It's not tactical. It's not nothing. It has no nothing but just fucking slaughter and kill fucking people, innocent people. Hoover, of all people, never in the history of mankind. Oppenheimer said, don't you fucking drop it. Everybody said, don't. MacArthur said, fuck you, don't fucking drop it. Hoover, everybody who's anybody, don't fucking drop it. Dorothy Day, you're a real true fucking man. Fucking Trump, real true man. Well, just like Dorothy Day said, I hope the fucking, these people you vaporize and this nuclear, it comes through the jet stream and it flows over and it sucks into your fucking nostrils, into your brain, and it becomes you. And when you die, you suck into a black hole called hell. They do this on the Holy Week. Both of them. What? Still guarding the poppy fields? True man. These sick, demented, insane, fucking twisted bastards. They crossed the fucking major line yesterday. Never forget this, ever in the history of mankind. You've been played, the evangelicals, you've been played. You've been played so hard by this fucking guy. We've been fucking set up. We've been fucking had. There's no doubt in my mind now that fucking election was all fucking rigged. The whole fucking country's rigged. It's all rigged. When these madmen will do this. This is so fucking taboo. It's against the fucking law. You know. That's what Megan Rice broke in there for. They're violating fucking law. Don't give a fuck. Sick fucking demented fucking what a country we live in. I feel sorry for the fucking kids. I feel sorry for I mean, I'm worried. I'm nervous about the whole fucking thing. You know, we're gonna get a nuclear exchange any moment now. They ain't fucking around. There's no one to stop them. There's nobody. We had the sissies called fucking Democrats. Now, Obama had the field for 8 years, and what did he do with this? He fucking lied. He was a fraud. He was a masquerade party. He was a fucking warmonger and baby bombing, fucking killing scumbag. This thing's out of control. This beast is out of control. This nuclear fucking military beast is so you worship them. They fucking murder Pat Tillman, their own men. Fucking ordered execution from the top, the most famous. You're still gathering up in your camel. You know, they murdered him. The United States military, fucking right from the fucking top as source, gave the order to execute style murder the most famous fucking special forces in the country, just like my dad. Fucking murder! Fuckers, this country is sick. Oh, fucking, love it or leave it, love it or leave it. You know, leave it? I was here first, fuckhead, but they won't take us. Need a fucking wall, all right. You know. Where do we go from here? Sick, sick fuckers. Moab. Gravity bomb. Two of the most taboo, fucking disgusting weapons ever, and who did it? United States. United States military. They did it. Fucking thank you in San Diego. You know, what place we're winning. I'll be bound there soon. Still waiting on the USS Reagan. You know, thank you, Megan Rice, Greg Michael. Megan Rice and Greg and Michael would never be out of jail if it wasn't for our group. You know, we organized. We went to those appellate judges in a fucking big way. We, you know, we begged. We appealed to sympathy. We did everything. You know, and they won appeal 2-1, 2-1. You know, that's one of the few wins we got. I mean, it was hard for them. I don't think any of them expected that the American public would turn their back on them. Especially New York media won't even report on the $7.6 billion. The biggest budget, the big ugly bailout in fucking history of New York, they won't report it. The only media that put, thank you, Channel 10 down there. It was a nice piece. I'll be back down there soon. Fight goes on. Never, ever, ever forget this. Ever forget this. Never forget this. This taboo nightmare bomb. Oh, it didn't have a thermal exchange. How the fuck do you know? It was a real bomb. Oh, I've verified it. They really dropped a fucking real bomb. A gravity bomb. Everybody has airplanes. Every country. They just turned the world loose. Wonder where the first one will end up. Huh. Maybe New York City. Huh. Maybe Los Angeles. Huh. TikTok. I used to say tick-tock, tick-tock, the sound now for Diablo clock. Huh. Wow. Gonna strike midnight? Clock struck midnight. Fukushima. Still 2 fucking fish in the Lima. Kill the Pacific Ocean. Give them more fucking money. Longevity's headed the other way. Where does this madness end? I don't know. I would never believed it in my lifetime. I would never believe. Going backwards? I don't even know if it's gone backward. I mean, I don't even know what this is. It's like fucking the Twilight Zone on chemo. Stand tuned.